Hello everyone. I wanted to hop on a little bit early so people had some time to find me, to get that notification that I've gone live and they can hop on in. So I am really excited to be chatting with you about how to use your body cloth and just kind of get you over a little bit of those fears. Maybe those concerns that you have. Hey there, hello. So as you're hopping on, please tell me where you are joining in from. So I live in Kalamazoo, Michigan, and I know many of you are from this same area as me, but I know we also have people from all over, which is very exciting. Hey Sherry, how are you? Good to have you on. Hey Dawn. So go ahead and in the comments, say hello, say where you're tuning in from. And I'm going to try to just give everybody a little bit of time here just to kind of hop on so that we can get started. We've got a good number of you hopping on right now. So go ahead in the comments, say where you are tuning in from. Say hello to all of these lovely people who are going to be locking arms with you these next few days. Really excited for each of you. All right, Sherry's back in Michigan. Yay, Sherry. Hey, Nikki from Maytown. Hello. How are you? Welcome. So happy that you're here. So tell us where you're tuning in from. We're going to get started here in just a few more moments. I just want to give people a little time to hop on. All right, from Pennsylvania, Jennifer, good to have you. So thankful that you are here. I'm so excited. Hey Lisa, you're from Mount Joy. Oh, I like that name. That's always a good thing, right? I love that we have so many people tuning in right now and are from all over the place. All right, hey Debbie, how are you? Hey Aaron, welcome. So happy that you're here. Oh, from Central Pennsylvania. All right, I love it. Sarah from Delaware. Woo! Welcome. So exciting. So if you're catching the replay, no worries, but we are live right now. So excited. All right. I'm going to just point out this beautiful porcelain sink organizer back here because, you guys, this is a brand new Norwex product. Hey, Lori, how are you? Good to have you. And I love this. It's so pretty. So I've got my Silver Care toothbrush in here, my probiotic toothpaste. I've got my skincare, my lip balm, love my Norwex lip balm, my hand lotion, and then it's got this cool little rack so that I can hang stuff to dry. So that's where I have my body cloth. So we're going to grab it. All right, so my body cloth that I'm going to be using tonight, I chose to use a lighter color so that you'll be able to see when I'm taking my makeup off, you'll be able to see that makeup that is removed and put onto this cloth. Wanted it to be a little bit more powerful. Hey there, let us know where you're tuning in from. So give me a thumbs up right now if you are maybe just a little bit nervous about not using any soaps or shower gels during our challenge. So if you're a little bit nervous, a little bit like, oh, I don't know what this is all about, give me a quick thumbs up, hit that like button. I love to see the little social media love there. Gives me encouragement. All right, I've got some thumbs up. Come on, let's see those thumbs up flooding up here. Because I know you guys have been nervous. All right, here we go. Hey, Miriam. Hey, Tammy. Good to have you. Hey, Ann. Good to have you here. So this is something, I did a body cloth challenge of my own. I started using the body cloth 6.5 years ago. And I thought, okay, I'm going to use it just for my face for a week. And I'm going to see how it goes. And then I loved it so much that I was like, okay, I'm going to use it just for my body for a week, and I'm going to see how it goes. And now I have never gone back. I haven't used soap, shower gels, shaving cream, facial cleansers. I haven't used any of that stuff for 6.5 years. I travel with these babies. I love them so much. So please know that once you try it, it's going to be hard to go back. I can tell you that. So when you're using your body cloth, you're going to use it dripping wet, and you'll use it to cleanse your skin. And some of you are concerned about, you know, using it on your face and on your feet and where the sun doesn't shine, right? You're like, how can I use that one cloth for all those things? So here's a pro tip for you. You can use one side for your face. So maybe, for example, the side with the tag. And you can use the other side for your body. So however you wanted to set that up, that's something that you can do. So give me a little heart if you think that that's a good idea. If you think you'd like to use one side for your face and one side for your body, go ahead and hit the little heart button. Show me a little love, so I know that that's maybe a good suggestion for you. I use 2 cloths because I use one for my face and one for my body, but I have multiple cloths. So when we are done with this challenge, you can hook yourself up with a couple of packs of the body cloths, and that way you know that you always have exactly what you need. So I love it. Hello, Tammy. How are you? Thanks for tuning in. So you use it dripping wet, and here's the thing. Our microfiber is super, super, super fine. So each strand of our microfiber, if you imagine splitting one piece of hair 200 times, that's how tiny each microfiber is. So that is why when we are weaving our cloths together for a specific purpose, that is why we can clean with only water. So when you book your party for after this event, and we'll teach you all about mechanically cleaning, how to clean your home without chemicals. We'll teach you more specifically about the different weaves and things that we have in our cloths. But the body cloth is woven with kind of a hook loop weave, and so it's kind of more like a traditional type of washcloth weave. Hey Megan, how are you? Hey Stacy, glad you guys are tuning in. And what that does is it makes it nice and soft and plush, and it allows you to clean and cleanse your skin without the use of soaps. You're mechanically cleaning your skin. And here's why this is important and why you want to do this. Number one, it's going to save you a lot of money. You don't have to buy eye makeup remover or facial cleanser or shower gels or shaving creams. You're going to save loads and loads of money. So to me, as a Dutch girl, I'm all in for that. But number two, it's going to protect your skin. So your skin is naturally acidic. So we don't always think about the pH balance of our skin, but it's naturally acidic. And when we use cleansers or soaps, we are changing the pH level of our skin. And so we are making it maybe over dry. We're making it so that our skin is producing maybe too many oils, like on our face. We are changing that pH level, and so it is affecting our immune system. Our skin's our largest organ of the body, and we must protect it. We must. So if we're having issues with our skin, if we're getting rosacea, acne, eczema, if we're having those kinds of issues with our skin, that is a huge signal to your body that's saying, help, I'm in toxin overload. I can't properly detox. So if your kidneys are working too hard to detox, your lungs are working too hard to detox, your pancreas, all of those things, if they can't properly flush out all the toxins out of your body, the last resort is that it's going to go through your skin. And so when we are compromising our skin by adding unnecessary chemicals to it, we are putting more stress on our body. And we don't want that. We want our immune system to be strong. And so one way that we can do that is protecting our skin, what we put on it. So we don't want to put unnecessary harmful chemicals on our skin with our body washes, our lotions, our laundry detergents, because all that, what we clean our clothes with sits on our skin, right? So give me a thumbs up if this is making a little bit of sense to you. I am really excited about this body cloth because it made such a huge difference for my skin. And I am 48 years old. I don't know if you can tell. I'm growing my hair out. I'm getting those grays in. I'm going au naturel with my hair because I'm trying to reduce chemicals in all areas of my life. And I'm just like, you know what? It's time for me to just grow my hair out and see what happens. So the blonde is fake, but this is real. So I don't know if any of you are doing that, but But that's another thing that I'm doing to help reduce chemicals is not cleaning my scalp with chemicals. We've got amazing shampoo and conditioner for that. But we need to just be really mindful of what we are putting on our skin because we just don't need to use all of that stuff. Does that kind of make sense? So what this is going to do is it's going to cleanse your skin. It's going to keep the pH level of your skin balanced. So it's going to feel healthier. It's going to feel cleaner. And you'll be removing the bacteria that would cause odor. So I know that is another concern that many of you have had. When you have sweat mixed with bacteria, that's when we can get body odor. So when you're using this cloth, you'll be removing that bacteria from your skin that you don't want, the odor-causing bacteria. So when it does mix with sweat, it's not going to get stinky. So when you're done with your body cloth, you'll be rinsing it out and all that good stuff, and I'll show you how to do that. But you can still use your lotions and you can still use your skincare, you can still wear deodorant. You're still going to be doing those things. We're just going to be cleansing our skin with the body cloth. So hopefully that makes a little sense. So hit me up with some questions. I'm going to get myself ready to take my makeup off while I am getting my hair back. I warmed up my water ahead of time so that when I wash my face, I wasn't going to be washing my face with cold water. That's really smart of me, right? Okay, so you want to get it dripping wet. So normally I would just hang my body right over top of this sink, but since I'm going to be looking at you, I'm going to just kind of get a little bit of that excess water out so I'm not making such a crazy mess here in my bathroom. And it's all good, it's just water. So when you're cleaning your eye makeup off, you're just going to take your wet cloth and put it over your eyes. And you just do that for a few seconds, and then you can start to gently wipe away. Now this cloth, it's going to gently exfoliate and it's going to cleanse. So you can see my eye makeup coming off right there. You've got to be extraordinarily gentle around the eyes. I mean, my eyes are what ages me. The rest of my skin is really in very, very good condition. It's when you look at my eyes, that's when people are like, oh yeah, she is 48. But the rest of me looks pretty good. So I'm going to use this cloth now to just kind of gently start going over my face and cleaning off the makeup. I'm kind of dripping all over the place here. But let me show you where I'm at. So you can see my foundation's coming off, very nice and easy. Typically when I'm doing this, I would kind of stop and rinse out in between, but I'll just do a little more thorough job here before I rinse out the cloth. All right, so when you are wanting to rinse this out, you're going to put it under the sink, and then you're going to rub the fibers together to loosen up that debris. And then you can go over your skin again a second time. So this second time I'm going over my skin, I got a little bit more excess water out. So now I'm just gently going over the skin, making sure I got into all those little crevices here underneath my nose, the jawline, go up into my hairline again a little bit better. But I'm being very, very gentle. So this cloth, when you use it a little more damp, like this second time that I did it, it's going to exfoliate a little bit more. And so I had to be very, very careful not to really scrub. So when you're scrubbing your skin, you're telling your skin, create more oil. And I have kind of oily skin already, and so I don't want to create more oil. So you want to use it super wet and gentle, or if you're using it kind of more damp, like the second time I did it, then you want to just be nice and gentle with the cleansing. So I'm going to rinse this out. So some of you will maybe have some of our Ultra Power Plus laundry detergent. You can use that to kind of help clean it out. But you know, I've got some stuff in here. You know, I can still see a little bit where my eye makeup was, and that's okay. I can go over that another time. But really, by the time I go back to it the next day, it's not going to look like this anymore. So one of the things that's very nice about our cloths is they have microsilver in them. So the microsilver acts to self-purify. So when you hang your cloth to dry, you do want to hang it in a place where it's going to actually dry. So I'm doing this kind of, you know, late at night right now, but so it might not be dry by morning, but that'll be all right. By the next time I use it in the evening, it should be dry. So you can find a nice spot to hang it, use the tag if you want to, or you can just put it on a rack, but just kind of a nice ventilated area so that'll dry up for you. And I don't want to skip my very important skincare. This is our Lacer skincare line. And so I did my illuminating oil first. Now I'm putting on the night recovery cream. Amazing stuff. And then I'll do a little bit of my eye cream. So you'll find that with the microsilver technology, it helps to self-purify your cloth, so then you're going to be feeling like you're using that clean cloth every single time, which is what we want. So I'm going to grab this again just so that I have something to, you know, do with my hands. Like talking to people, I got to do something with my hands. So Tina says she tends to have a little dry skin, so you really want to make sure that you're very, very gentle with the cloth. And I probably, if you have kind of sensitive skin or dry skin, I wouldn't use it just damp. I would only use it super wet both times. So obviously it's easy to use it super wet in the shower because the water is constantly coming down. But sometimes when we're at the sink, we don't like the big drippy messes, and so then we want to wring it out too much. So just use it wet. You know, you can take your window cloth or your Enviro cloth and just mop up any of your messes. You know, it's no big deal. Keep it nice and clean like that. That's one of the things that I like to do when I'm done getting ready at night, is just kind of mop things up. But I love the fact that you can use this cloth only. So I know we're going to have a tutorial about shaving. Great question, Tara. I will get to that. So I'm not going to get into too many details, but if you are going to shave, typically if I'm shaving my underarms, I will clean under here a couple times. And then I'll just take my razor to shave. And then if I'm going to shave my legs, I'll go over, clean my body like I normally do, and then I'll go over my legs a second time, but I'll like start to bring the hair, kind of take the cloth and move it in an upward to kind of lift the hair, and then I'll just take my wet razor right to my skin. I've never, ever, ever had any kind of razor burn. And the reason that is because this cleanses your skin. It takes away any of that bacteria that would be on your skin that could cause the razor burn. And because this automatically keeps your the pH balance of your skin, you're not getting that drying of your skin, which is why a lot of times people will use shaving cream, because they want to keep their skin more moisturized. So you won't have that with this. So in between uses, rinse it out. Rub the fibers together really, really well. Wring it, and then hang it to dry. You can wash this a couple of times during the week if you want to, but you don't have to. You can also just let it sit in a little bit of filler-free, fragrance-free, as safe as you possibly can detergent. Of course, Norwex is best, but I know a lot of you don't have that yet. Just to kind of just kind of clean it, but rinse it super, super well. If you do decide to launder it, no bleach, no fabric softener, no dryer sheets. Those are the 3 no-nos. So super safe detergent if you have it. No bleach, no fabric softener, no dryer sheets. Obviously the bleach would affect the fibers. The fabric softener would coat the fibers. And then the dryer sheets also would coat the fibers. And plus they're just toxic. I hate to tell you that. But I was totally like 6.5 years ago, I had no idea about any of this stuff. I had no idea that fabric softener wasn't good for you. I had no idea that body and shower gels weren't good for you. I just was totally clueless. I mean, I was the girl who would spray 409 in the microwave and clean out my microwave with Formula 409. I mean, I just didn't have any idea. So I could be a Norwex consultant, so can you. So just wanted to let you know that. All right, I've seen some questions pass me by. What is the difference between this cloth and the makeup removal cloth? We are going to do a little bit of a session on the cousins, the family members of the makeup removal cloth, but it really is just the weave. The makeup removal cloth is more of a micro suede, so perfect for the sensitive skin, and this is just for the face, not for the face and body. So this is more multi-purpose. So you'll still be able to use soap to clean your hands, but when it comes to cleaning your face and cleaning your body this week, we're going to use just the cloth and water. And then you can use your usual skincare regimen, just not the cleanser. And of course, if you have any body lotion. We have an amazing body lotion. I love it. It's lightweight. It absorbs easily. And then, of course, none of those harmful ingredients. But I want to encourage you to do a little research on the sodium lauryl sulfate, SLS, and sodium laureth sulfate, SLES. Those 2 things are really, really, really bad. And SLS is actually the worst culprit of the 2, and you'll find them in toothpaste, you'll find it in shower gels and soaps. I think they've mostly gotten rid of it in shampoos now, which is great. And of course, you'll find it in laundry detergents. But SLS has the ability to penetrate the membrane of your cell, and it can carry along with it any chemicals that are attached to it. So we wonder why we're sick all the time. We wonder why so many people have allergies, so many people have asthma, so many people have autoimmune disorders. We wonder why. We are constantly bombarded with chemicals, and so it's time for us to take control over what chemicals are coming into our home and what chemicals we're using and putting on our own skin. And that's what this body cloth challenge is all about. So definitely do your research on the dangers of SLS and SLES. Learn a little bit more about that, and we can try and make some of those changes together to minimize your exposure to that and your family's exposure to that. And a big way to start is by changing your detergent and by changing what you're putting on your skin. And then, of course, when you have your own healthy home party, with Norwex, with your Norwex consultant, then you can learn more about how to reduce your overall exposure to those harmful chemicals, because we want you to have as best a chance as possible to live a happy, healthy life. And so when we're making these decisions that over time will really make a big impact on our overall health, then we're winning. We're ahead of the game. Because little things like shower gels and toothpaste that's got a bunch of chemicals in it and chemical sprays that we're using, those little things accumulate in the body and will have a negative impact on our health. So we want to try and educate you on that and, lock arms and go on that journey together. So do that research, and then let me see if I have any other. Yes, it's safe for a 6-year-old to use. Thank you for asking that question. Feel free to use this to wipe kids' fingers off after they eat, wipe their faces. Just be sure that you're using it nice and wet, and don't rub hard. Just gently go over and then you'll be able to easily cleanse your skin. So I typically will use the makeup removal cloth first, and then I'll cleanse with the body cloth, but I didn't want to demonstrate both of those things tonight because I know you guys are just having this one. So I'll use it super wet, rub underneath the faucet, rinse it out in between, hang it to dry so the microsilver can self-purify the cloth. Find a good place to hang it to dry. And then again, if you do want to launder it, once or twice during the challenge, you can use the safest, cleanest detergent that you possibly have. No bleach, no fabric softener, no dryer sheets. Okay, I think I'm good. I think you guys have been awesome. Woohoo! I'm so excited. Drop any questions if you have any. Reach out to your consultant if you're still not clear on how to use the cloth. And we are always happy to help, but we are looking forward to helping you obtain just healthier, cleaner skin this week. It's going to be awesome. Have a great night, everybody.